What is up, you guys? Currently, there is so much confusion on stimulus checks, SBA grants, and paycheck protection loans. All have had their fair share of problems, yet the largest problem that our country is dealing with is the unemployment rate and the amount of applicants that are not getting qualified or getting approved at all. This is the largest group of people, and they are being left in the dark with no responses, no call centers, and most importantly, no paychecks. Even self-employed individuals are supposed to be getting help and are being left with no answers. So we're all wondering, what type of effect will this have on our country's economy? When will all of our unemployment departments start getting caught up? And who applies for the $600 and who gets it? Let's dive in and take a look. Now, really quick though, if you have been affected by the economy's pitfall and you've applied for unemployment benefits, could you drop down in the comments which state you live in or how long you've been waiting for your checks? Jobless claims over the last 5 weeks have totaled 26 million, far worse than the US has ever seen before. For the month of April, we have added 10 to 15% to the unemployment rate, bringing it up to a 23% record high for the national average. An economy that had been near full employment just 2 months ago is now at its most dire straits since the Great Depression. While still at a very elevated level, it is a positive sign that the initial filings seem to have reached their peak, which was back in early March, late April, and they are now going down. This means that if there is no more drastic job loss, that we could avoid a future depression, which we are on the cusp of. The government is doing everything they can right now to prevent this from happening, a la the CARES Act, which was passed on March 27th. But the biggest problem for the 26 million people that are out of work right now is applying for unemployment, receiving their benefits, or even being able to get onto the website to fill out their weekly forms. Sites are constantly being worked on with no way for new applicants to be able to log on and fill out an application, or current applicants to be able to log on and fill out their weekly status. Some states have already started to stagger days on which people can apply for unemployment. For example, in New York, the days on which people can apply for benefits are based on the first letter of their last name. Phone lines are slammed and offices have resorted to automated messages and instructions to take their problems online to the website. Some good news is that these websites are going down because they are doing construction on them so that they can handle the amount of volume that people are applying. One of the things you can do is try not to apply on a Monday or go on the website on a Monday because it is the highest trafficked day for unemployment websites. You need to constantly be checking the website Tuesday through Friday and check on your claims then. It is worthwhile to take a screenshot of when you tried and save it for your records. If you were not able to get through at all for that week, at least you would have some proof that you had tried and you would have a retroactive claim. All of this is going to be backdated, so even though you may not be getting your checks right now, just know that everything will eventually come through and you will get paid for it. Now, if you have not hit the like button yet, could you please give it a tap? I do not make anything off of these videos, so if you hit me with a like button, at least it gives me a great incentive to keep working and get these videos out for you. Speaking of liking something, let's talk about the $600 per week that everyone is wondering how you get. Originally, everyone thought that the additional $600 would only be for those that are self-employed and gig workers. These are people that normally do not qualify for unemployment benefits, just like myself, but under the CARES Act would be able to apply for the additional funds of $600. They would not receive traditional state-by-state benefits of anywhere from $150 to $450. That means that if you are self-employed and you're out of work, you would go and apply for those benefits just like a normal applicant would do. The only difference is that you have to make sure that you check any box that says you are self-employed. Do not say that you are employed by someone else, like if you are a 1099 and you receive it from another company. Do not say that you are employed by that company. You are self-employed. Same thing as if you have a DBA. You're doing business as a company name. You are not employed by that business, you just have a DBA, so you are self-employed. If you do not put down that you are self-employed and they find out that you do have a DBA or you're a 1099 employee, you will be denied all benefits, including the $600. For everyone else, the $600 would work differently. Now, there's not really anything that you have to do, technically, to receive the additional funds. Everybody who was employed by an employer and applied for the unemployment will get the additional $600 from the federal government eventually. It just looks like it is really delayed right now. If you were working for an employer, but you were laid off and you just weren't working long enough to qualify for normal unemployment benefits, you still would qualify for the additional $600. The catch here is that normally under unemployment guidelines, you would not be monetarily eligible for unemployment benefits, but with the CARE Act, you should still be getting the additional $600. This seems to be a loophole that a lot of people are missing out on the additional $600. Don't lose hope though, and keep track of everything that happens on your account. Now, if you have made it this far to the video, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. My channel benefits the most from people like you, and it would be a cherry on top if you could just smash that like button and stay up to date on everything that I post. I would be doing my channel a disservice if I didn't at least ask. Also, I've been trying to be very responsive to any comments that get posted in the comment thread, so if you have a question, drop it down in the comments and I will do my best to get to it as fast as I can. Now get out there and crush the day. See you guys later. Bye.